We're down at Mersea Island. It's a chilly one. It's about -2. I don't know if you can see that. Today we're going to be running around the whole island, which is about a half marathon. And in an attempt, I'm going to try and wear this one out, who's currently digging a hole, just warming up. And you bet. Hey. She thinks a selfie stick's a stick. She's waiting to chase it. She's just getting her feet nice and wet, ready for the run. I've done this route a few times before. It's a fun one because you're a bit on sand, you're a bit on the seawall, a bit on concrete, a bit on grass. It's a nice variety. Not going to be racing it, just going to be moving for a good sort of like 2 hours, I reckon. So, you ready? Should look ready? Go on then. Let's get the Garmin started. Let's bloody go. See you in 2 hours. I bet. Sit. Sit. We're going to do a racing start. Oh, ready? We're going to race. Sit. Hip hop. Back. Got the old Salomons on today, which should get me across all the terrain that I need to get across. And I don't mind doing a bit of running on the beach, but it's definitely not the most efficient, so where I can, I'm going to try and nip up onto the seawall or a footpath or something. Because this is otherwise going to be knackering for half a marathon. And Bet, you got no idea, you got to pace yourself, girl. Could not have picked a better day throughout winter to do this. Look at that sky, that is insane. It's cold, but clear. Now another reason for doing this run today is my X-Trail has finally died. So I've got a new car, well, a new old car that's currently getting serviced in a garage nearby. And I thought, what can I do for the day? I'm gonna be carless. I'm on Mersea Island. It's -2, it's bloody cold. It's bang on low tide. So, only one thing for it. Half marathon around the island. It's gonna feel good. Oh yeah. Oh, it's not that great. It's like dry, soft sand, which moves even worse than the wet stuff, to be fair. Might go back down here for a bit. Off of this ultra soft stuff. The wall's been destroyed for years, so we're still going to have to nip round on the sand, and hopefully a bit further up and round we'll be able to get on some more solid stuff. Look at that, literally absolutely destroyed. This is getting a bit too dodgy to run on down here now, and I don't fancy having wet feet all day. So let's see what's over the other side. I think there's a path over here. It's pretty slippery, like a mixture of like seaweed and mud. Ooh. Very slippery. Right. Still definitely no path, but a lot of mud. Problem is with all this mud, I don't really want loads and loads of mud all over my shoes. I know it sounds stupid, it will weigh me down a little bit on the way around. I need to try and bang them off somewhere. Otherwise I'm going to have an extra couple of kilos on me. Could have gone for a nice walk around the park, but no. We chose this disaster to run through. Oh well, a bit more fun, a bit more of an adventure, and exactly what I signed up to be fair. Still a few patches of frost around this morning, shows how cold it is. But the sun's out now, burning through. Oh my god, my feet are muddy as hell. Oh no, and slowed me right down. It's not the last we're going to see of the mud, so I welcome it. Let's go. Oh no, this does not look good or sound good. How are we going to get across there, Bet? That is going to be slippy as hell on these rocks. There's literally no way around it. Maybe I'll go to the shallower stuff and just dance across there. Bet, you do what you want. Look out for the rapids, mate. Don't get caught in that. Right, I think it's my best bet. Dancing across these slightly shallower stones. Aim for the grippy barnacles. That's it, mate. Go on. Right. Look out, Beck. I'd go this way if I was you, mate. Come this way. That one looks slippy as hell. Test it out for me, Beck. Oh, bloody hell. This is treacherous. I'm going to step there, Beck, out the bloody way. Out of the way. You can't come on mine, right? He's going for it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, wet foot. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Yeah. Didn't expect to see the rapids on Mersea today. Right, the start of this run has been painfully slow. I've done about 2 kilometers in 22 minutes. Oh god, that is not a very good pace. So I'm going to put my head down for a little bit, get some pacing in, and hopefully next time you see me, the sun will be on further around like that side as I work my way around this island. I'll tell you what, it's getting warm now. I could lose a couple of layers in the hat, but I'm going to leave them on because I'm going to be a bit stop start. But if I weren't wearing all these layers and you saw the sun and sky like that, you'd think it's a nice summer's day, but it's not. It's -2 and I'm the only one out here on the beach, which is quite nice as well actually, to be fair. We're coming up to Cudmore Grove now, and I'm going to opt for some of the slightly harder trails when we get round the top towards East Mersea Point, and definitely be using the seawall because I know it's all intact up there. This part of the beach is actually quite nice, so I'm going to stay down for a bit, head on up. Nice solid grass, soft sand, solid grass, soft. Oh come on, no, down the beach aren't we? There's only one way to go really. Whoa. You think you are up there? I know you want to go on the grass, but we're going to go on the beach. Come down this way, the way you went up, thank you. Down this bit, that's it. Yes, and stay down here, please. Very naughty. I think this is mad. These trees obviously were once on top of that cliff, and with the erosion, they've come down. All fallen off. This one's next. This one's like hanging over the edge. All along here, all these trees come down after years of erosion. It might just be me that think that's interesting, but what can I say? I'm a bit of a nature nerd and love that sort of stuff. Yes, we're back to the old coastal erosion again. Apologies if you find it super boring. Air raid shelter, obviously used to be up there, now crumbled at the bottom of the cliff. Same there and same there. Look, there's even a bloody stairwell here. Go on, step, come back. That's how you go down the stairs when they're flat on the ground. Quick feet, that's it, bit. Oh, hard paths. Now this is a familiar route. This is actually part of Mersea Island's 5k park run, which I've done a lot. Mainly back during lockdown, not so much now. It's a bit far for me to go now, but... And you know what I was saying about terrible progress? 2 kilometers in 20 minutes. Well, we're now at like 4.5k after nearly 50 minutes. Bloody slower. Too many beach selfies. Right, this time we're going to put some hard kilometers on this nice track for miles. That water's iced over still, bloody hell. Don't go in there, but that absolutely stinks. I can smell it from here. I'll have to come back myself because this should literally be a running commercial. Not with this lens or this camera because it's a bit too far out, but that little bit there where my shadow is. Oh my god, look at those geese. Jeez. You would have enjoyed that, mate. Anyway, where that shadow is, my top part of my shadow is like invisible. It like disappears with the ice on the water, so you can just see my legs. So it looks like just a pair of legs running down this seawall in the shadow, and there's no like upper body. Tell me that shouldn't be like a Nike running ad or something. That is cool. Oh my bloody god. Woo! I've never seen the water around here like frozen. Look, this is like salty, like, oh no, there's only a tiny bit of ice left. Literally right where it just goes over all the plants. That's literally like salt water, so that must be really cold. Bet, don't drink that, come on, let's go. That is awesome, I've never seen that. Brighton Sea right in front. East Mersea Point round the corner. What's that, like quarter of the island done maybe? This little track down here is like the last get out point where you can get picked up by a car. We're running straight past, no hesitation. We're committing to this part of the run. And now it's a long sea wall all the way around to the Strood. My main concern about running around this part of the sea wall is there are some big clumps of dirt or mud which are like frozen stiff from the frost and the -2 temperatures, so some potential for some big ankle breakers. So I'm gonna have to focus on where I put my feet, because I do not want to twist my ankle, not today, not tomorrow, not never actually. So focus. You know what, my crutch is absolutely drenched, and I promise I haven't wet myself, but I've had this dripping down my coat off like this attachment up here, dripping down and literally covering me. I thought it was just cold, that's why it felt a bit wet, but like, it's literally absolutely soaked. And to be fair, on this bladder I've forgotten that there was a little sort of like you put it out, push it in. Here, you push it in to stop it. Oh no, and I just completely forgot to do that the whole run, and I'm absolutely soaked. Oh, that is not cool. Well, it is actually very cool because it's freezing my nuts, but at least when I get any more water on it, now I figured it out. And we popped Betsy on the lead for a minute because we've seen the lady up here who's just done a violent U-turn as we've been coming running towards her. So being a responsible dog owner, she's just put her dog in the lead. Betsy's all tied up now. I know it's a terrible day, isn't it? So gonna run past her, then we'll let Bet free again. Release the hounds. All your Mersey oysters out here. Lovely jubbly. Another damn dog walker. Who do they think they are out today? On a beautiful day like today. Bet, come here, on the lead. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let's put you on here. Bet. Come here. Excuse me. Lady. Come here. Bet. Wait. Excuse me. Come here. Put your little head in there. That's it. So we don't want you getting chased by any other dogs if they don't want to play with you. Oh. Hiya. Oh my god, I honestly need a change of pants and trousers. I'm running straight into a cold headwind now and literally front forwards, and the little pecker is getting a battering. Literally feels like he's been dipped into a little ice bath. That was so cold. Oh, might have to put my hat down there instead. What a mixture of country views with some estuary views. That is decent. Little update. We've just ticked past the 10k mark and we're at about 1 hour 30, which is slow, obviously. It was never going to be quick. I've gone around this island before without filming and without the dog about 150, so always knew it was going to be way slower than that. Hopefully we'll be done well before the 2.5 hour mark and go home, rest, have a nice little ice bath tonight. You can see the cars covered over the Strood, so that's good. We're nearly on West Mersey, well over halfway around. How are you finding the Bet? Enjoying yourself? Hey, Betsy, come here, come here. Your little tail ain't stopped wagging, is it? You liking it? You like Mersey? Yeah, I do. Come on in. If anyone's lost a big old canister of gas, I found it. It's down here. Is this going to be really, really muddy? Oh, not too bad. It's here, and East Mersea. I mean, like, I'm not gonna take it home or anything because I'm out on a run, but let's just get it out of that creek. Let's just plonk it down here for now. Better than floating around and floating off in it. Stay there. Hideous bit to run along. Literally all uneven and massive old hoof marks and stuff, which are all frozen, ready to twist your ankle in a second. I think I'll treat myself to a little stroll through this bit rather than getting unnecessarily injured. Look how all this salt water was like frozen and crystallized. That was insane. Look at all that. While strolling through this bit, I thought I'd have a little look at the map, and that's very encouraging because I started like around here maybe and done pretty much all of that. So I've got like what, like a third to a quarter maybe to do. So that's quite nice to see. Crossing the road in a second, so back on the lead. And I know you want to see what it's like from Betsy's view for this walk. Slow down, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Now crossing the street, so back onto West Mersea. Do one side at a time when it's safe. Wait. Good. Across the street and then back onto the seawall on this side. Come on. All this like frost on the salt is so cool. Never seen like that before. Hill, 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 bet hill. Brakes failed. On the home stretch now, onto the West Mersea seawall. Bit better front along here. There's a couple of dog walks up here on leads, so I'll let her off in a minute. Hard work's done. Should be fairly okay running conditions for now. Approaching the 2 hour 10 mark, and we're at 14k, and I think we've only got about 5k or so left to do for the full loop. Little update on the goods at the front. It's nice to have a bit of direct sunlight on them, warming them up slowly. My trackies are dry now, but underneath still a bit wet, so still cold down there, but we're surviving just about. Last little bit along the seawall, then we've got a bit of roads to bash, and then back onto the beach for a bit. Yeah, what's this? Hey, what's this? Okay. Not salty enough for her. Whoa. Back out onto the beach for an energy sapping last 5k or so. I'm running low. I literally only had time for a banana for breakfast today, so this is pretty much fasted, minus a banana. And now we've got some soft stuff to deal with. I'm afraid to say, timing wise, it's going to be about the 3 hour mark for half marathon. But I mean, like, it's cross country, and I knew it was going to be a slow one. And to be fair, I haven't run a distance like this since like Ibiza, so not even done a 10k for ages. Hold 5k. And then a bit of gym work, and that's about it. And also the cold boxers now getting to the chafage stage, so I'm gonna have some nice sore legs after this with a bit of chafing around the boxer legs. How about to look forward to. Woo. Last little push and then we're done and dusted. I think Waldegraves is just the other side of this sea wall. So pretty much there we can stop the watch and then go get some food. Well, around this corner a bit, then we're done. There she is. Caravan site where we started. Woo! Bloody hell. That was decent. Oh, I'm going to stop the watch. It's in my bag, so I have to put it on charge. And then I'll see what sort of time I got. I'll stick it on the screen. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that gentle little plod around Mersea Island. Absolute beauty of a day for it, to be fair. Couldn't have asked for it to be nicer. And have fun, stay young, baby. You. Anything to say, Bet? Anything to say? Here, come here. Anything to say? No? Okay, cool. Let's go.